Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Marvelite. I'm your host, Luke, and I'm joined by Josh.
What's up, guys?
Malik.
Hey,
Gary.
Hi.
And Will.
What's up?
Alright, guys. We have a couple different topics to talk about this week. It's been a particularly slow week. There hasn't been a whole lot to talk about, but I did manage to pull up a few different things. So, first thing, Secret Wars number 3. Yeah.
Very enjoyable issue.
Yeah, definitely. There was some interesting things revealed in it. Spoiler alert for those of you who may not have read it yet. We found out that Doctor Strange had Who was it? It was like Reed Richards, Black Panther.
He had the 616 Lifecraft.
Yeah, he had the whole Lifecraft in there for I think 8 years, or it was 3 years.
Battleworld has been around for 8 years, but the craft has only been in Doctor Strange's custody for 3.
Also, Molecule Man. We kind of learn of Molecule Man's fate.
I can see that. I'm waiting for him to really tell us what happened. Really go back to, show us the creation of Battleworld. Basically, I'm waiting for that moment still. But for the most part, I really did like this issue. The only thing I didn't like was that moment where they find out Doctor Doom is basically God. And at that moment, I knew. I was like, oh god, it's going to become Reed Richards versus Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
New Doom versus old Doom.
I think my favorite part of the comic is when he reveals when Strange reveals to everyone on the life raft who God is. and he says that it's Doom, and they all just freak out.
I like he doesn't lean. He just says, "Oh, this guy." He avoids saying Doom as much as he can.
Yeah.
I liked his answer too, because he was like, "How could you support this?" and all that stuff. And Strange is like, "Well, it's simple. Doom's good at playing God." And I'm like, Well, you can't fault Doom. He was the only one to successfully save anything in the multiverse. Dude deserves some credit. That's I don't care if he, peed on your face before. He basically saved the multiverse to a degree that transcends,
He saved fragments of it.
Thanks, Doom Kelly.
but he saved something. No one else is able to save anything. So that's honestly, in a scale of good deeds, that's one of the goodest things you could do. Goodest not even being a word, but I made it a word.
Now.
I think I have 2 parts tied for favorite. One is the conversation between Sue Storm and Doctor Doom. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. And one is where the comic ends, where the Cabal gathered around the campfire talking about evil stuff, and the different people Reed Richards is we saw he kind of has a little bit of a conflict with the rest of the Cabal. He obviously doesn't share he doesn't really like them that much.
Well, he's a lot smarter than them.
Yeah.
He probably is just it's one of those situations where, he probably has a massive superiority complex right now. A lot of people forget when he made that dome thing in the Ultimates, it accelerated time and all that stuff. So he was in there for a good 1,000 or so years. So he's technically over 1,000 years old. So
which is crazy. That's absolutely insane. I cannot wait for issue 4. This has been a fantastic series so far, and I'm very, very interested to see how this is all going to play out in the end.
Tie-ins have been good. Everything about this event's just been fun and good.
Yeah. I haven't read too many of the tie-ins, but I just started reading some of them last night. So.
Oh, they're a couple are meh. The worst of it is meh. The rest are all just good.
Yeah. I was a little underwhelmed by the Spider-Verse tie-in.
Yeah, that's one of the meh.
Yeah, I know, especially since I love Spider-Verse. I thought it was great. I thought Dan Slott, knocked it out of the park with that. So
yeah, I've been enjoying the tie-ins. My only, I guess, maybe negative for the tie-ins is that some of them do not at all acknowledge that they're on Battleworld. and it kind of throws you off because the way they interact with the world around them and stuff, it's as if like nothing ever happened, but you're in battle world. So like, how is this still like? I mean, like, how are you like able to do this and that? You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of at times it throws you off. Like, you forget you're in battle world.
I think that's gonna tie into
they don't acknowledge it.
I think it's gonna tie into the fact that, remember, Doom says it's forbidden to cross the walls. So like maybe some people like, you know, only know of their worship religion to Doom and not of the other like territories.
One thing I'm looking forward though is because undoubtedly, you know, the territories are probably gonna start fighting each other and having battles. I'm just looking forward to seeing who can take out the Hulk world.
Oh dear God, Greenland.
Gladiator Captain America's gonna give it a shot.
I mean, like,
Hulkfish.
By all means, they can try, like, but I mean, like, one Hulk's a problem enough. Like, you have a whole, you know, basically domain of Hulks. That's ridiculous.
You got your Sand Hulks and the Red King,
or Wolverine possessed by alternate universe Doctor Strange. Like, that's a.
Ugh.
Punisher was bad enough, but Wolverine.
I mean, like, now you really can't kill him, pretty much. Like,
yeah, nope.
Right.
That's definitely what Wolverine needed, guys. Magic.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wolverine, how about that Old Man Logan tie-in?
Oh,
That
I haven't
was
seen
good.
it. I haven't read that.
I heard it was really good. I haven't read it yet, but
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I'm interested.
Did you guys read the first Old Man Logan?
No, but I heard good things.
the original.
Yeah,
I've read
you should
it.
read that before
I've
you read
read-
it because it does kind of like continues from that story.
Okay.
I actually recommend that if you're going to read any of the tie-ins that have to do with past events, that you read those past events first and then read the tie-ins.
Yeah.
Because if you don't if you don't read like Future Imperfect or Ultimate End, you know, or Planet Hulk or Old Man Logan, you're not going to know what's going on. You have to know these characters in order to fully understand everything.
Well, not really Planet Hulk, 'cause that's like, you know, that's like something like completely new, with like Gladiator, Captain America, and everything.
One thing that gets me though is like I want to see Old Man Logan go to the Greenland where all the Hulks are, considering that's practically from the Old Man Logan story for the most part.
Yeah.
But also I want to see Spider-Bitch
Yes, I do.
because
I
that's
miss
from
her.
Old Man Logan.
She lived, didn't she?
But one thing that's getting me is, yeah, she was alive in
Okay.
Spider-Verse, so I don't think
Okay.
she died. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she was alive at the end of Spider-Verse, so she's probably in the Spider-Verse domain right now. But one thing that's has my attention is the fact that they revealed the new Marvel universe, like as it will be in the future and stuff like that. And they revealed that X-23 is going to be the new Wolverine with the, you know, yellow blue costume, but Old Man Logan's also there too. So I definitely think now, like, the Old Man Logan, like, I'm gonna make sure I read it, because now that I know that he's gonna join the new Marvel universe to come, you know, I feel like, oh damn, now his tie-in has a lot more like importance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're probably going to end up getting a new Logan out of this in some
Probably.
way.
Definitely ended in an
Probably.
interesting place.
I mean, like, the Old Man Logan is kind of a new Logan. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do personality-wise like a direct riff from the original Old Man Logan. I don't see them doing that. They're probably just gonna make him like an old grizzled regular Logan.
Are they?
They're probably gonna do like he's gonna be like the Vietnam veteran Logan, like I served at Nam, but instead he's gonna be like I served in Greenland.
I served my years in Greenland.
He starts calling himself James Howlett again.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd actually really like that if like instead of Logan he goes by like James
Yeah.
Howlett.
Yeah.
He's like my name's James.
I think that's a really cool concept. That would be something cool if they did that.
Or if he gets like a badass like biker gang name. They call me Wolvie.
They call
They
me
call me
Wolvie.
Claws.
The Vole Eater.
It's funny because there are like
Oh,
crap
eater.
tons of biker gangs in Old Man Logan.
I'm glad someone got the reference.
The Warriors come out. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised they're actually holding on to Wolverine, since aren't they shipping the rest of the mutants into space or something like that?
Well, I mean, like, mutant or not, you're not going to get rid of Wolverine.
True.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, too much money.
I mean, like, you can get rid of the character, but, I mean, like, it's that name value, you know?
Oh yeah.
Same thing with Miles Morales. Like, they're going to have... I don't know how they're going to do that. The rumor's, like, Peter's going to be, like, the mentor Spider-Man. He's only going to come out every once in a while. And then, like... I mean, like, the rumor from what I understand is that post-Secret Wars, Peter Parker, Mary Jane, they're gonna be married and stuff, have the baby. So it's gonna be kind of like renew your vows, all that stuff.
That was a weird one to me, renew your vows.
That was kind of weird. It was like Eddie Brock Venom, but he looked like Matt Gargan Venom.
It was a rewrite of continuity, wasn't it?
Plus, that Avenger story didn't fit.
Well, the thing was that it was supposed to take place post Clone Saga. It wasn't supposed to take place like this. Wasn't supposed to be a rewritten of One More Day. It was supposed to be like a lot of people were thinking, why isn't the baby called May? Since the May Day was supposed to be that baby from One More Day, and a lot of people were confused about that. But Dan Slott, he wasn't that clear about it. But Renew Your Vows is Spider-Man if during the whole Clone Saga storyline, Mary Jane didn't, have that miscarry.
Oh, okay.
So that baby that Mary Jane ended up having a miscarriage with, that's the baby that's in Renew Your Vows, not the kid they're going to have later.
Oh, okay.
Which a lot of people are kind of confused about that, and they should have cleared that up more. For the most part, but So it takes this takes place post Clone Saga, not post One More Day. But who was it talking about? Oh yeah, so going back to the Miles thing. So supposedly the new Spider-Man story, Miles and Peter will be the main characters, with the supporting characters being I think like Gank, and I don't know how they're gonna bring Gank back though. But I mean because he didn't go on the life raft at all. Well, I mean, they could. I guess Doom could have remade him, but I mean, the supporting characters supposedly are going to be Gank. I heard maybe Ultimate Jessica Drew will come back, but I doubt it.
I mean, I
heard she might come back.
And Dagger.
Like I said before,
I don't remember seeing Jessica Drew. I remember Cloak, Dagger, and Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, I doubt Ultimate Jessica Drew's gonna make an appearance. But yeah, I heard it's going to be Miles and Peter, basically, with Miles being the new Spider-Man and Peter being more like the mentor Spider-Man that every once in a while kind of goes into action, kind of, probably because Miles is going to they're probably going to make Miles a super novice and he's going to need help or something like that. I don't know. But
Spider-Man.
It's going to be interesting.
I'm interested to see how Spider-Gwen fits in.
Honestly, I really... All right, so... I have no problem with Spider-Gwen, as an alternate universe and all that stuff. That's awesome. But the Gwen Stacy fan worship is so out of place. It makes no sense. They hold her up to this perfect pedestal because she died. Decades ago.
I was seeing issue number 1s going on eBay and Amazon for ridiculous, stupid prices. I saw one go for $600 or $700. And yeah, I know, and everyone was going nuts over it, and I'm just it's a character that died. If she would have never died, this wouldn't even be a thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even that. I blame the Amazing Spider-Man film series, because they totally redid the character of Gwen Stacy.
Oh, absolutely.
For the movie. That was nothing like Gwen Stacy in the comics whatsoever. And honestly, Gwen Stacy in the comics is... If you actually read the comics that she was in, not post-death comics... Well, even post-death comics, she has sex with Norman Osborn. Come on.
I try to forget that.
His
twins.
I don't count. I don't count that. I try to just ignore that whole storyline.
We don't talk about that time with Norman and Gwen.
Sorry, I opened up some old scars. Well, my thing is for the most part, the character of Gwen Stacy is what would now be a very forgettable character. She would be the equivalent of Carly Cooper for Peter Parker now. The only reason why she's so important is because she has that label of being Peter's first love and everything.
Yeah.
But honestly, the only love interest that really had any weight in development with Peter is Mary Jane. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they start off not liking each other, and through Gwen's death, they ended up being there for each other, supporting each other emotionally, and then obviously that developed into a relationship, and then just due to the nature of the relationship, the dynamic, it made for some pretty cool storylines, because she's either being a supermodel or she's doing some acting work, and bottom line, she's making the most money, and then you have Peter here. What about Silk though? What do you think is going to happen to Silk?
I don't know what's happening to Silk. We haven't seen her in anything Secret Wars yet.
Maybe Black Cat took her out.
I mean, how many? I mean, like, but how many female Spider characters are we gonna have? Like, for the male ones, until they officially bring Kane back. Technically, I guess we just have Miles and Peter. But I hope they do bring
what about
Kane back pretty
2099?
soon.
Yeah.
And if they don't,
Oh yeah, Miguel.
I mean, like, yeah, in 2099. But I mean, like, if they don't bring Kane back, I'm all for making Miles the next Scarlet Spider. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because I thought they were going to do that at first. When they first introduced Miles Morales with, like, the black and red costume, I was like, oh, are they going to do, like, Scarlet Spider, and he was going to be a clone of Ultimate Ben Reilly, because Ultimate Ben Reilly is black, mixed in with Peter's DNA. Like, I thought that was going to be what they did. But instead, a lot of people forget, like, a lot of people don't notice this, but the Ultimate Peter Parker that came back to life is actually a clone.
So they did explain that. Okay, I was wondering.
That's supposed to be Ultimate Ben Reilly. Yeah, it's supposed to be Ultimate Ben Reilly. Like, he even shows up in the blue sweater and everything. Like,
yeah, which is crazy.
Except for, I just feel like Bendis wasn't able to truly flesh that out because obviously the Ultimate line was wrapping up. But sucks.
Yeah.
But Secret Wars, man.
Yeah.
I'm feeling for Doctor Doom. I'm pushing for him to come through.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, he is Doctor Doom, so
like, he's been through so much. He doesn't deserve Reed Richards getting all pissy just because Doctor Doom is God. I mean, like come on, that's a very petty thing to kind of try overthrowing someone over that's doing a good job and has good intentions. Like, Secret Wars #3 showed that Doctor Doom literally has the best of intentions.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I still don't like the fact that he retrofitted all of reality to his whim, but
well, I mean, like, that's what you do when you're God.
We'll even learn that apparently he didn't force Sue Storm to marry her. Like, apparently she chose him.
They're not even married, really. Like, they never say they're married. Like, she's like his general counsel.
See, I do like how he was willing to admit that he created a perfect world, but he believes that he's the only thing in it that's not perfect.
I mean, like, that's really touching. Like, like, I feel a lot of people won't appreciate that line. Like, they'll be like, oh, that's so deep and everything. But they won't really appreciate it unless they know the original Fantastic Four comics with Doctor Doom. Because that was a big part of his character, you know, like, in the original explosion that happened with him when he tried making the machine to go to hell, basically. And you can check out the character bio for Dr. Doom he did if you want to learn more about that. But, plug in there. But, the original explosion only gave him a small scar. And just that small scar, which was fine, too. Yeah. It wasn't even a big deal. But that thing, he saw himself as, like, flawed after that. And as, like, an imperfect being after that. And that always ate at him. And that's before he put on the mask, before it was cooled down, and it really screwed up his face. But I mean, like, that's always been a part of the character. This, like, you know, like, he has a superiority complex, but at the same time, he has a very strong inferiority complex. So, I like Hickman. He's a massive Doctor Doom fan, and this really shows. Like, he knows his Doctor Doom.
Absolutely. I've loved Hickman's whole run on Fantastic Four and the Avengers.
His Fantastic Four run was hard to follow.
Yeah.
The stuff he did with the Fantastic Four was pretty hard to follow.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
Do you want to take bets on what we think's going to happen next in Secret Wars?
Reed versus Doom.
Sure. Because I have a theory that, like, the Cabal and the Maker overthrow Doom, and then Doom has to work with the 616 heroes, you know, take down the Cabal and the Maker.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think Reed's going to be a little bitch, and Reed's going to go to Doctor Doom and, like, you know, try, like, basically doing a dramatic, come at me, bro, or not come at me, bro, but he's going to, you know, he's going to throw a tantrum, basically.
Oh,
and Doom's going to do a big come at me, bro, because
I could see...
I think it's going to be revealed Susan has all the memories and is like, what's up? I don't know, it's some good stuff. I mean, like, I feel like Susan's going to side with Doom on this. And I feel like that's going to really screw with Reed. Basically make 616 Reed into Ultimate Reed. Which, let's be honest here, Hickman's always wanted to do that. So that's going to happen. And I think 616 Reed is going to instigate... Or not, instigate throughout, like, Battleworld, basically, like revolutions to start.
Sounds about right.
Like, I don't think they're gonna make Doom out to be like this big antagonist, because that wouldn't make sense. So far, he's the protagonist of the story, and if they were to do a total 180 switch, it doesn't make much sense. Especially, come on, this is Hickman. If Doom's gonna be the protagonist, he's gonna follow through with Doom as the protagonist.
Plus, he has everything. Like,
Right.
what more is there to get?
I mean, like Doom is all powerful right now too. So I don't think anything they do is gonna really screw with him. Like, the only thing they can do to screw with him is screw with his subjects.
I can almost seeing it end like the last issue. You just see Doom just sort of wipes everything and just rewrites all the continuity, just like in one big sweep, and he sort of just like erases himself from existence.
That'd be pretty interesting if they did that. One thing I think would be really funny is if Phoenix Scott tries attacking Doom, and Doom just like snaps his fingers and he turns back to like regular Scott.
Well, see, I know you're talking about Reed going all like, what's up, bro, to Doom, but I can totally see Scott doing that, because Scott's a douche too.
I mean, like, especially lately, like, Cyclops has been like super douchey since Schism ended.
Yeah, I mean, Scott's a dick.
You're a dick.
He's not very likable.
Especially when Phoenix, like, let's be honest, when when anything Phoenix gets involved with Cyclops, he becomes extremely irrational. Like, that is just not the thing. That's just not the thing for him. But I want to see Franklin do something with his Galactus. Like, he's all just like, he's just hovering and being all nonchalant on his Galactus. I'm like, dude, you have a Galactus. You have a pet Galactus.
Everyone has one of those.
You want a Planet Boy? You want a Planet Boy?
No, but,
yeah, no big deal.
I got one of those last week. It's a nice lawn ornament.
I got a pure breed. My pure breed Galactus.
Pure breed
That's
Galactus.
the title of this episode. Pure breed Galactus. Or purebred.
Only from the finest space breeders.
So, yeah, does anyone else have anything else before Luke takes us on to our next destination?
Yeah.
Secret Wars is good. Let's see where it ends.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Go read it. If you haven't read it, go read it. You're welcome, Marvel, for that free advertisement.
Yeah. All right, guys. The second topic we got on the list is Marvel is introducing a new Hulk to us at some point in the future.
Cool.
Rumor I heard is it is Ultimate Reed Richards, which confuses me because I'm like, why would Ultimate Reed become a Hulk? And if he does become a Hulk, is he going to become like the Ultimate Hulk? Because Ultimate Hulk is like kind of fucked up.
That won't be an easy thing to write.
Yeah. I wish all things. What'd you say, Gary?
I was gonna say, and Ultimate Reed Richards can fix any problem. He just stretches his brain and all that. Boom, figures out the problem. So he can figure out how to fix his gamma radiation.
Oh,
I don't want some
that's
weird
nightmarish.
stretchy Hulk.
Yeah, a
giant
really
Gumby?
bad image got in my mind.
It has to be Gumby.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Ultimate Gumby.
What color do you
Ultimate
think
Gumby.
this Hulk will be?
I think it'll be grayish green. I really do think if it's Ultimate Reed Richards, they'll make it look similar to the Ultimate Hulk. I guess. I don't know. Why? Well, alright. So I heard a rumor that with the whole LGBT thing at its peak, basically. Currently in comics with like all different changes, and obviously this is the perfect time to do those changes if they wanted to. Someone's like, they're gonna have a guy turn into a female Hulk, so it's gonna be like a tranny Hulk. And then this was like on a thread I was reading online, and someone was like, what if they had a girl turn into like Hulk, you know what I mean, like basically like some random chick turns into like what we know as Hulk. But it's really a girl turning, kind of like an interesting twist to like what they do with like Jane Foster Thor. And then someone's like, they can't do that because Tumblr is gonna like shit a brick, because they're gonna interpret it as like a female must be a man to be strong or some shit like that. And I'm like, why can't we just have Bruce Banner Hulk? Why do you have to change the Hulk? Like,
yeah, we have enough Hulks as it is.
Leave my Hulk alone.
Either that or Tranny Hulk has to be the title.
I mean, like, I'm tempted to do, like, Tranny Hulk something as a title, but considering the last title had feminism in it, and we got a little bit of crap about having feminism in there as if it's, like, a bad thing or whatever. Not saying feminism's a bad thing, but the feminist extremists make it really hard to support.
Don't use our word.
And honestly, you don't have to be a feminist. I mean, like, you don't have to be a feminist. Just support being nice to people. How about that? Just be a nicist. You're a nicist. How about that? But, I mean, yeah, just don't be a dick. Don't be a dickism. That's my new religion.
Dickism?
Don't be a dickism.
Dickism.
Josh, you can't use our word feminism. How dare you?
I mean, like, I can't. Supposedly, like, Josh cannot talk anything feminist related, because or gay or gender bending or whatever, because Josh is automatically wrong, and Josh must be racist even though he's mixed.
Because you're a hybrid, you confuse people, so they don't know whether to condemn you or support you.
One time someone thought I was Asian. I'm like, do you know what Asians look like? Like, not even like Southeast Asians. I'm just talking like Asians in general. Like, I definitely do not look Asian. And I think it was the episode of like comic book verses we did. And I know I'm going off here on a tangent, but I mean, like, we did Mandarin versus Sinestro, and I did some like like, I did some like really like I jokingly did like what could be perceived as like a racist like thing. And CJ was like shaking his head the whole time. And someone in the comments was like, "Are you Asian?" And I'm like, "Do I look Asian to you?"
Perhaps.
Well, they never commented back, sadly. But one day.
Yeah, back.
But yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about Hulk.
Change it. I mean, unless you make it, if they mean all different, as in we're bringing in Jen Walters or something. But other than I can't see where you can go with like a new Hulk.
I want
it's
Red
a Hulk. We got like 4.
What happens when you merge the color of red and green?
The Christmas Hulk. Christmas and summer.
You get Christmas.
No, I'm just saying that because we could have red She-Hulk Betty Ross and regular green Hulk Bruce Banner have a baby, and that
Betty Banner
Hulk. How about that?
That's they already banged, so.
I mean, like, let's be honest.
That's who it is.
Of course
it's their
they
kid.
Banged. Like, come on. Like, we saw it. We saw what happened to She-Hulk when she became She-Hulk. She basically banged everybody. If you're a guy, you have a chance. Just look at
apparently red.
Chance.
Apparently, red and green.
It's all in the eye contact.
Yellow Hulk, Sun Hulk.
So Yellow Hulk, and watch him be like a Amadeus Cho or something like that.
That'd be so left field.
Oh, Josh, stop!
Amadeus Cho is dude, yeah, Marvel would catch hell from that. I mean, he's smart enough to be a Hulk.
It's wait. So it's racist to use an ethnic character?
I mean, like, we can't have ethnic Hulks because obviously, if they're an Asian character, they must do kung fu or be smart.
Actually,
Josh,
that's
stop talking.
not a
being
bad
idea,
again. Though. To have Amadeus as a Hulk. I mean, he's smart enough.
No, see, a rampaging Hulk is scary, but a rampaging Hulk that knows kung fu is terrifying.
And that's why he's all different. Because he's Asian? No, because he knows freaking kung fu. Kung Fu Hulk with action grip, like, oh dear God.
Oh. Well, does anyone have anything else to say on this topic?
This is a swerve. Wasn't expecting it. I'm willing to wait and see. That's the thing with Marvel. Marvel's really like a wait and see kind of thing.
I'm down for Amadeus Chulk.
Amadeus Chulk.
Alrighty. So Josh is back in the game. Racist people, hide your name. I tried rhyming that, but I don't think it really came out well. My flow needs improvement.
Again, it's because of you're a hybrid. You're
half flow.
So, are you trying to say only have half flow? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
That's racist, Malik.
Is it, or is it just facts?
I don't know. Can I plead the fifth?
Oh yeah, what's the next?
Where are we going with this?
We are going into our next topic, as that's where we're going.
Segway.
Speaking of being
Speaking of
prosecuted?
Asians.
There's an Asian character in X-Men. Speaking of Asian people.
What the hell? Speaking of like allegories to, I don't even know if allegories are a word. Allegories to like racism and
Mutants.
hate and stuff. We have mutants, guys. We hate mutants because they're born with the X gene.
I'm sorry to all our mutant
Like,
fans out
that's
there.
like-
Which I'm confused. Aren't we all born with X genes? I mean, like
Z.
last time I checked, like it's X and Y. It's not like A and B.
They're not.
Oh,
they're not
actually,
triggered, though.
He is right.
Trigger me.
Yeah, X genes aren't active, I think, or some crap like that.
Get it? Get it?
Women have one that's active
Some
and we have our
bullshit.
Y that's
Yeah,
active.
it's
I don't know.
it's
I learned about it the other day and it involved cats, so.
I mean, like
I read Y, the last chromosome.
you would think that like all of our X genes would be activated by now. Like you'd think the government
Mutants are
would
the way.
realize, hey,
It's how to get those flight
we should
laser
do
beams.
this. That's how the Ultimate Universe
Yeah.
worked. They're like, all right, mutants. Government was like, let's
Yeah,
make
whoops.
mutants. And then they're like, shit, we made mutants.
Yay.
But yeah, X-Men Apocalypse, guys. I am taking
Yeah.
us on journeys. I don't understand why I'm taking us on.
All right, yeah. Our third topic is X-Men Apocalypse. This is something we haven't really talked about yet. So, recently, Bryan Singer released a bunch of photos from the set. He released some images of Cerebro and of the X-Mansion.
That's such a baller ass name.
Exciting.
I mean, like, maybe I'd be excited if they showed me something I haven't seen already in like 5 movies.
Yeah.
That is true.
Show me Storm.
I mean, like, yeah, I want to see, like, Storm, Jean Grey, Jubilee, Cyclops together in costume. I don't want to see, like,
okay.
quote-unquote concept
Why?
art that is so, like, generalized and, like, not, like, focused at all that you can't really tell who they are. I mean, like, you can tell who Cyclops is because dude's, like, freaking shooting a red beam out of his ass, but, I mean, like, beyond that, you
Hard
have
to
no
miss.
idea who any other character is in this, like, these promo pics.
Yeah.
Like, Heroic Hollywood, get on your ass with these pics. Come on.
Yeah, come on, El Mayimba.
El Mayimba.
The most trustworthy of sources. They would the
hope
internet
he
would
hears
never
this too.
the internet would never lie to me.
Honestly, I think he blocked me on Twitter.
What? That's hilarious.
He was
Did you call him out on
CJ
some
just told
on
me
some
he has
bull
like
smack?
he has us blocked on like every social media.
I'm not blocked because I didn't call him out for something that turned out to be true.
I did not call him out for something that turned out to be
Yes, you
true.
did.
I
You said
called
the
him out for bullshit.
No, you said the new Avenger. Your video that was F Latino review. You said the scoop about there being a new Avengers team in Avengers 2 at the end of. You said that was bullshit. You said that was bullshit, and it turned out to be true.
It was a
Ah.
lucky
He
guess.
blocked you legitimately.
had to go full Armin Stradamus on him.
Nah,
It was a
That-
lucky guess.
I don't know. I just find that hilarious that he
I
would
called
block
him
you
out
guys.
for his generalized prophecies.
Well, good for you.
Because he'd do something like, the movie's called Age of Ultron. He'd be like, Ultron's the villain. And he's gonna he's gonna be a global threat in the movie.
Boy,
I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
It is a little bit more.
I thought he was just a local threat.
He's probably
that
still
dude.
gonna
I thought
block me
Ultron
out.
was just a.
You know, before he was probably like, oh, maybe. I mean, like, on my MA, he's probably like, you know, he woke up this morning, he's like, oh, maybe I'll unblock Hybrid Network now. And then he's like, oh, they posted a podcast. I'm gonna listen to it. It's episode 2. You know, maybe it's really good. And now he's probably like, fuck Hybrid Network. They can hold my balls. I never want to see him again. I'm like, oh, my MA, come at me, bro. Don't worry, we're gonna hug it out at Comic-Con, I'm sure.
Is this gonna be a thing? Every episode, Hybrid just like challenges someone. Last episode was Jonathan Hickman, the feminist. This year, it's like Al Mayimba.
Hybrid
Like,
beam.
I'm
Hybrid
feeling
beam
myself this
Mayimba.
episode. You guys don't understand. I'm like 8 Cliff Bars deep.
8 cliff bars deep. 8 bars deep.
Alright, so X-Men Apocalypse. I'm gonna shut up for a little bit now.
I mean, there's not that much known. You don't even know. Do you want to make predictions on the Horsemen?
I definitely think Wolverine's gonna be a horseman.
I would say Wolverine. Oh. Also, he keeps teasing Caliban too.
he said Caliban was in it. He didn't tease him.
Oh, he did.
He posted photos. They said they finished filming Caliban scene.
Oh, okay.
I think Havoc should be a horseman. I think that could, you know, make for some pretty
I
good
want-
drama. Havoc, Cyclops, because they're brothers.
He doesn't get shipped
I don't-
off to nowhere.
Why is Havoc his older brother in the movie universe?
Because they don't care.
Yeah, that. I mean that's true. They seem to not really
Didn't
care
you
about
watch
continuity
X-Men
either.
Evolution?
I'm like,
So-
Come on, guys.
I mean, like, you can ask the same question. Why they make Sabretooth Wolverine's brother? Because they don't care.
Can we just forget that movie ever happened?
Why they make Ryan Reynolds Deadpool?
For 2 minutes.
Like, freaking... I don't know what that's even supposed to be called.
Not Deadpool.
A chimera. It was a chimera. A mutant chimera.
You legit say Chimera?
Wade Weston.
Chimera? It's a chimera. CJ,
There
get in the
wasn't-
Skype call so you can correct me on Skype.
Not until
Like
you
the-
admit casted.
I think the worst thing about that movie
Casted
not,
is a word.
Casted is not a
It is a word now.
If I say it, it is true. It is the law, the way of the hybrid.
for your failures.
Hybrid is love.
Hail hybrid!
Hybrid is love, hybrid is life. Okay, let's get back on track.
I want Darwin back as a horseman.
That'd be pretty
Oh,
cool.
the-
Darwin? Yeah, I was
Yeah,
kind of
the-
sad.
The way they took him out,
They killed
just
him off.
I've been pissed about that for about 4 years. I'm like, but his thing is to like not die, and he died. I showed the scene to my roommate, and he's like, "Yeah, no, that's bullshit."
And he was... Yeah, I know. The black guy
Exactly.
is always
Like,
the first to
and
die.
his power was to not die. That's like killing Luke Cage with. That's like killing Luke Cage with a sniper rifle. Like that's not how this works.
Yeah.
I hope they actually get costumes this movie. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
That'd be cool.
Don't count on it.
Yeah.
Like at least
That'd be
something like
cool.
First Class, the yellow and blue.
Don't give them any good ideas, because then they might be like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's not do it."
Genius. We'll avoid it entirely.
Aw.
I can't wait to see Apocalypse. I hope he looks good.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Well, what?
It would be cool if
Perhaps.
they do like the whole evolution thing. Well, I can see them doing the whole evolution thing. Like, no, oh, we have a villain that can do evolution too, like Ultron.
I just, I
Can-
really want to
can-
see
can-
Apocalypse.
I really just want to see Fox give the rights back.
I don't want them to kill Apocalypse. I want them to have to imprison him or something like that.
There's no way they can kill him unless they
Um,
just go full bullshit.
Most of it. If it's not Magneto, he'll probably be one and done.
Well, my thing is if they're doing the matter manipulation powers too, that's some heavy duty shit. Once you have matter manipulation, I don't know, you're pretty much
Maybe he'll just
it's
leave.
everything.
They'll just trick him. It's like, he's like,
Just
"Hey, I'm here to
himself.
destroy the world." What if you just don't do that? Yeah, you right, and just goes back through a portal.
Like Planet X.
And that's it.
I mean, yeah, you have the rest of the universe. Why this tiny little planet called Earth?
You know, I can see them doing.
What?
He can
What?
only be hurt by adamantium.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So
Oh
it's
my god.
it's
Yet
like-
another.
Don't stop.
Again, the only one who can fix this is Wolverine.
Hey, so guys, what are we naming this episode?
Amadeus
Kung
Chulk.
Kung Fu Hulk.
With Kung.
I mean, we need a name that's eye grabbing, slightly edgy.
I've been pitching Tranny Hulk, but whatever.
I mean, we can't do LGBT. I don't need another angry letter on my door. God knows I go to war with Tumblr. I may not survive.
Apocalypse Meow.
Wolverine saved this podcast. Is this legit gonna be in the show? Just us trying to think of a title?
Yes, it will be.
Doom something.
How about we leave it up to the listeners to come up with the title?
But I mean,
Or Hail Hybrid.
no, we can't do Hill Hybrid. That's like a T-shirt.
True. Well, there you go. We made the name.
Not trying to spoil the merchandise here. I'm just saying, it's just like Hail Hybrid and Sheep is Christ.
Sheep is Christ.
If anybody remembers that, by the way, that was a really funny thing we did.
Hybrid v Mayimba.
It was like Easter or
Dawn,
something.
Dawn of Apocalypse. Dawn
Oh
of
my
Apocalypse.
god, that'd be Hybrid v Mayimba.
Yes, please,
Dawn-
please. That needs to happen.
We already did Hybrid V last week, though.
I mean, like,
Oh, we did?
Ultron v feminism.
shit, I love you, Mayimba, if you're listening to this, man. Like, we can hug it out. You're a good reporter. I'm a good nerd.
He's an okay reporter with okay.
I'm trying to
sometimes.
sugar him up.
He was I. I guess.
Maybe worth a
I
feature.
suppose.
Get him guest starring role on this.
That
And our
would
guest,
be-
our enemy, our rival.
I mean, like,
No. Hybrid needs to suck up to him. They're buddies. Remember?
I mean, like, I won't. How about Doom is love, Doom is life?
That could work.
Like, I'll put the Doctor Doom mask on Shrek.
What about Reed Richards as a bitch?
Bitch Richards.
Yes. Yeah.
Scott Summers is a douche.
Well, that's just a galactic constant, no matter what dimension. Even in the movies.
So,
How can I be sure it's you? You're a dick. Alright, it's him.
Yeah.
douchey Marvel. CJ, you have any ideas?
I'm out, bro.
You're out. You can't be out. You're in. Out, they say. Spider-Man 1. Come on.
Oh, you're out of it, Gabi. Out of your mind. I was trying to remember the line.
So X-Men Apocalypse, guys, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, we were just talking about that, aren't we?
Proves how much is going on with our knowledge of this film. Not
I mean,
much.
we're just kind of. See, next time I won't eat so many Clif Bars. Like, literally, on the back of the Clif Bar, it says, change your altitude. I just said attitude. I was like, it is changing my attitude. I'm, like, super hyped. Wow, it's like a Shia LaBeouf motivational quote back here. Share your adventure. Hashtag meet the moment.
Do it! No, doom it. That's what it is.
Do
Just
it!
doom it.
Title,
Just
just
doom it.
doom
Just
it.
doom it.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Just doom it. It's going to be Shia with the Dr. Doom mask.
Episode X-Men.
Yes.
Doom
Yeah.
it!
So much yes.
X-Men
Doom it!
Doom it!
Oh, shit.
Just doom it!
This is going to
And
be
there-
great. Until I edit
Soon
Actual
enough, we're gonna have
Shia LaBeouf.
Optimus v Apocalypse.
Good stuff, guys. Alright, any final thoughts? We are at like 47 minutes almost.
Show me more of the movie.
Yeah, show me more movie. I need my Storm with better acting.
Show me a movie
More-
that's not going
and
to
more
suck.
costume.
By the way, if anyone's out there, please have Doctor Doom getting a motivational speech from Shia LaBeouf. If you do it and send it to me, I swear, you will get so many internets. I will give you something. I will give you a present.
It's a picture of just Doom with a rat tail and a funky looking beard, just him screaming, "Just doom it!"
God, this would be perfect. I love it. I love it already.
All right, guys.
Comment below with your thoughts. Did you like this episode more than the last episode? I think it was definitely more energetic.
Yeah. Well, listeners, tell us what you thought about Secret Wars number 3. How do you feel about Marvel giving us a new Hulk of some kind? Hopefully not a stretchy one. And tell us what you think about X-Men Apocalypse and what you've seen so far from it.
Awesome. Well, this is
All right.
Josh. I'm just going to sign off now. I'm saying no more. Before I say something racist or, I don't know.
Hybrid does not care about black people.
Ni hao.
keep your
Wait, that's
keep your
hello in
skin
Chinese.
keep your skin clear and your
Arrivederci.
Hulk's queer.
Keep your skin clear and your Hulk's clear.
I mean,
Alright.
you kept bringing up the trans Hulk. It is what it is.
Alright. The LGBT community is probably going to crucify me in the comments. Hopefully they understand what humor is, but...
The title, if it's not Doom It, X-Men Shy Apocalypse should be Clear Skin, Queer Hulks Can't Lose.
Shy
Did
Apocalypse.
you guys hear that? CJ was like, the title, if it's not like just Doom It should be What'd you say? Clear
skin,
clear sky or clear skin.
Queer Hulks
can't lose from like Friday Night Lights. Honestly, I'll make it just do it. But if enough people in the comments comment that they want the other one, that will be the title of the next one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Can we please have a picture of Shia LaBeouf with that?
Shia LaBeouf is Doom.
That's what it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's
good.
Do it.
As the good Lord intended.
Yeah. Yesterday he said tomorrow. Just doom it.
He has a Nike swoop on his chest.
All right, guys. I'm gonna shut up now.
All right.
All right, everybody. This has been episode 2 of the Marvelite. Again, I'm your host, Luke, and I'm joined with Josh.
I can't talk anymore. Stop bringing me into it.
Malik.
See you guys.
Will.
Just doom it.
And Gary seems he had dropped off the call, so
he went to go doom
you,
it.
Gary. Rip in peace.
Who's your daddy?
He dropped off that cliff like Braddock did. The end of Secret Wars.
Well, he didn't drop. He jumped.
That's what he did. He jumped off. He jumped off the ball like Braddock.